This program contains adult language and situations which may be considered offensive to some viewers and/or children, but more likely their parents.
Alright, kiddies. It's Dragonlordfrodo here. And, something has caught my attention. And I have to address it. And there's gonna be new rules. There's gonna be new rules regarding this kind of shit. So it has come to my attention that there are, and I knew this was going on for a while now, and so I would just like to say one thing here. I know this has been going on, and pretty much okay. This King Cobra JFS guy, okay, we all know him. We all know what he does. We all know his YouTube. I'm sure most of the people that watch my YouTube are probably fans of his. And let me just get something right out of the way. And I'm just going to keep saying it. I have nothing against King Cobra JFS. In fact, I'm looking to do a collaboration with him. Okay? Now, with that said though, I do know that this internet collective bunch is trying to orchestrate like a big rivalry between us for their lulz. Okay, they get bored and they wanna fabricate, their fucking rivalry. And honestly, I'm not interested in their rivalry. I think it's kind of pathetic that this internet collective group is trying to now fabricate a fucking rivalry between me and this King Cobra JFS, whose real name is Josh Sanders, and I believe that's the JFS part of it is Josh F. Sanders or whatever. But I think it's pathetic that the internet collective is doing this just to get a fucking goof out of us. Cause that's what they do. They find people on the internet and they make fun of them like for laughs, and then they'll take our fucking they'll take the fucking videos that we make. They'll straight up take them, re-upload them to their channel, and make a bunch of fucking money off of them. Making money off our fucking videos, out of my videos, making money off of King Cobra's videos. And I don't think it's right. I think it's downright disgusting. And then every once in a while they'll put up something original like, oh, it's some guy in a mask, calling me out because I called them out. So here's the thing. The internet collective wants this rivalry. How about I say, let's not be rivals. Let's collaborate instead. How about I collaborate with King Cobra JFS instead of being fucking rivals. How's that sound? How's that sound? The Internet Collective will not like that. So in order to, and I've also noticed too that there's certain people that go on and comment on my YouTube page, or on my YouTube videos, like they'll just come on and say something like, "Oh, King Cobra JFS thinks you suck. King Cobra JFS is talking shit about you." In order to respond to those, I'm not. In fact, anytime I see a comment like that, where it's talking about King Cobra's talking shit about you, you better go and fucking say something, or King Cobra doesn't think King Cobra says that you suck at this game, or King Cobra, like, oh, whatever. Those comments are gonna get deleted, and that user will be blocked. They will be blocked. So, yeah, let's fucking collab. King Cobra JFS, I'm pretty sure you watch me. Let's go and fucking collaborate. I don't know what we can do, but we could think of something. How about this? Here's the one thing I thought of. I don't know if King Cobra JFS has a way into Canada or not. I know he doesn't really live near Toronto, but I don't know, we could think of something. What I really want to do is like do a video with him in Toronto, because that's where the Internet Collective is from. And it's almost like, hey, we're on your fucking turf, rubbing it in your faces that, you know, we don't need to be fucking rivals here. Because the way I see it, that's his channel, and this is my channel. So there was talk that I was stealing fans from King Cobra JFS. I don't know. Like I said, his channel, my channel. That's like saying shit like, well, you know, Angry Video Game Nerd is stealing fans from Nostalgia Critic. You know, it's like, why can't you just watch both? You know what I'm saying? Why can't you just watch both? Honestly, I never actually watched a King Cobra video. I watched one video of his, and that was the one where he responded to when I said fuck King Cobra or something. That was the what the fuck is this? Oh. That was the one video. And again, I didn't even say it like that. Like the Internet Collective just kind of, there was one live stream where I was doing a live stream. I was sitting here doing a live stream, and you're just sitting around doing a fucking live stream, and then all of a sudden I get all these fucking comments in the chat section. They're like, you know, King Cobra thinks this and King Cobra thinks that about you. And I pretty much was like, I don't fucking care, really. They're like, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna talk to? Are you gonna fucking bitch him out? I'm like, no. And then it just gets like, it kept bothering me about it, like, King Cobra doesn't like this live stream, and it's just like, I don't fucking care. And then they just kept going on, and it's like, fuck King Cobra. That's all I did. And And the Internet Collective does not have permission to re-upload this video, by the way. Just to make that clear, you're not gonna fucking you don't have permission to re-up my video. But that's what happened. So what they did was they cut off that little piece and made it into a video where it makes it look like that was the whole video. Was just me going after this King Cobra guy. It was an hour video, and that piece with where I said that about him was like 10 seconds long. You know, and that's the kind of shit that they do. And then King Cobra comes back and makes like this 15-minute video or something where he just rips me a new asshole. It's like, what? Like, I honestly do not care. I honestly do not care what he says, what he does. But here we are. You know what it is? We're falling for the Internet Collective's little fucking bait here. We're falling for their little trap. Let's not fall for their little fucking trap here. Okay? Let's do a fucking collaboration and turn this whole thing on their heads. The Internet Collective are like those guys that like just hang out in the background and just like instigate at everything, and then that they instigate everything, then they sit back and just watch the drama unfold for their own amusement. That's what the Internet Collective does. And you know what? It pisses me off. Hi, Gravy. So we're not rivals. Let's collaborate. Let's go to fucking Toronto, and let's go to their doorstep and fucking rub it right in their faces. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're fucking pissed off at me because I wouldn't do their fucking podcast or something. That was the big problem. Because you know why I wouldn't do their podcast? I'll tell you why. Because the people that run that Internet Collective, they're fucking creepy as hell. Using fucking girls' pictures to fucking get friends on there. That's fucking weird. Oh, I'm not really a girl. I just use girls' pictures to get friends. Yeah, that's not fucking weird. Actually, you know what that is? I'm pretty sure it's illegal to fucking catfish. That's what it is. It's catfishing. And I'm pretty sure it's illegal to catfish in Canada. It's actually a crime to do catfishing in Canada. So, 25 to life for you, Internet Collective. Sorry. Hi, Gravy. 25 to life for you. I doubt it's going to be that much, but you know what I'm saying. So, what else? Oh, I gotta go check to see if my check is here. It's 6:02 p.m. So my mail should have came by now. So let me go check that. Oh, what the fuck, Gravy? Why does your tail have to be right fucking there? Jesus Christ. Hold on. Well, I gotta go check my Lovejoy mail. go check my Lovejoy mail. Motherfucker! Enough with this Lovejoy shit! Enough with this shit! My check is not in the fucking mailbox right now. This is bullshit. Fucking bullshit! Fucking tired of this Lovejoy shit. You know what that means? You know what that means, right? That means I don't get my fucking check till Tuesday. Means I don't get my fucking check till Tuesday. At least Tuesday. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. And I know I've been beating this dead horse for a while now, but I'm gonna beat the dead horse for a lot longer. Because every single time that I don't get my check on Saturday, I'm making a fucking video about this. Fuck Lovejoy. I am making a fucking video about it every fucking time this happens. Because I need people to be aware of what I have to go through living around here. I have to let people know what I'm going through. The fucking late fucking mail. Unless the mail didn't even come yet, I don't even know. It's 6:07. That mail should have been here. Keyword, should have been here. I do know that there was a day when that mail, that Lovejoy mail, came at like fucking 8 o'clock at night once. That is unacceptable. And then I can't even I'm telling you right now, my county worker is gonna fucking hear about this. No, so she is going to fucking hear about this. Like, I don't like her to begin with, okay? So, to me, it'll be so easy just to rip her a new asshole and say, fuck it, give me a new county worker, and you don't even have to fucking mail the checks to me anymore. Because it's too much of a hassle. It's too much of a hassle. It's too much of a hassle to get to mail those fucking checks. Too much of a goddamn motherfucking hassle to mail those goddamn checks out. They get here late. They get here days late. It does not take a fucking week No, I don't care what this Richard Viola guy says. Oh, let's go to Rochester first. It does not take a fucking week for a check to go from downtown to Rochester and then back to fucking Lovejoy. Fuck. It does not take a fucking week for mail to come to my fucking house. I'm telling you, this shit is unacceptable. This shit is fucking unacceptable. The Lovejoy mail. It is unacceptable. You know what they're thinking? You know what it is? You know what it fucking is? People are like, well, Lovejoy is white trash and it's racist. So that means we have to put them low on the priority for the mail. That means anything that comes in and out of Lovejoy is gonna be a fucking day late. Because we don't give a shit about Lovejoy. Oh, but you know, if I lived on fucking Elmwood or I lived in North Buffalo, you know that fucking mail would get to my fucking house. It wouldn't even come on Saturday. The Met Shelter said the checks are mailed out on fucking Thursdays. It wouldn't even come on Saturday. It would come on fucking Friday. Because here's the thing. Elmwood and North Buffalo, they're beloved neighborhoods. Okay? They are beloved. Lovejoy, the mayor doesn't give a shit about. The mayor doesn't give a fucking shit about Lovejoy. In fact, the first thing Mayor Brown did when he took office was he said, oh, we're not going to have the Lovejoy Carnival anymore because Lovejoy's racist. Yeah, we used to have a whole big fucking fair. Not a fair, but it was a carnival that would come every fucking year, and it would be held up and down Lovejoy Street. And there was rides, there were games, there was food. It was like for like a weekend. And it was something we would look forward to every fucking year. And, you know, we had bingo and shit like that too. You know, you got fucking Carbones, you know, giving away fucking pizza and shit. And then Mayor Brown took office and he was like, Mayor Brown took office and he was like, get rid of it, it's racist. That's what he said too. That's seriously what he fucking said. Mayor Brown sat there and said, we don't want the Lovejoy Carnival to go on. It's racist. No, instead, let's focus all our attention on the fucking waterfront shit. Focus all our attention on fucking North Buffalo, Elmwood area. And you know what? You know what? I don't blame him. Seriously, I don't blame him. You know, we're always last in the little city budgets. We always come last after, you know, the Elmwood and North Buffalo get their budgets or whatever. They're always last. And that's it. The only reason that Lovejoy has any kind of, I wouldn't even say standing anymore. The only reason that we have what we have now is because of Dick Fontana. And Dick Fontana's using his, Dick Fontana's like a fucking rich guy. Dick Fontana's rich, and he's able to fucking go and fucking, you know, use his own money to fucking fund the shit in Lovejoy. I'm telling you, Lovejoy should fucking just become its own little fucking town. And have fucking Dick Fontana, you know, part of it. Make him fucking president of the town. He'd be mayor, but, you know. But, you know, I wouldn't want to see Dick Fontana as mayor of Buffalo, though. Because you know what he'll do? You know what he'll do? He'd be like the opposite of Byron Brown. He'd be like the opposite of Byron Brown. Like Byron Brown, he puts everything but Lovejoy first. That's why I woke up this morning. I didn't have any fucking running water. Yeah, did I tell you about that? I didn't have any fucking running water. I don't know why. It was like they shut off. They didn't shut off they shut off the whole water in the fucking. They shut off the entire fucking. I think they shut off like the entire street or something. For bullshit, I don't know. So I go to fucking turn on my fucking shower, and it was like blowing air. It was like, okay. Well, whatever, it's on now. I go outside, my fucking street is blocked off. I'm like, really? What the fuck is going on here? The street's blocked off and the water authority's on the fucking street. And there's a big old hole in the middle of the street. I'm like, what? I don't fucking know. But you know what that means? You know what that means? My street's blocked off. That means my dad can't get down my street. That means he can't go to my house. That also means that I could commit any crime I want, and the cops can't get back to me. They can't come down the street with a fucking hole in the fucking street. No. That means Detective Dick. That means I can do some really, you know, vulgar video about somebody that I hate. And Detective Dick Griffin can't come and arrest me here. How the fuck is he gonna get down the street? He's gonna have to fly me. He's gonna have to land a helicopter in my side yard, and then arrest me, and then take me back by helicopter to the Cheektowaga police station. Actually, you know what? That would actually be fucking awesome. No, seriously though, that would be awesome if they did that. No, that would be fucking awesome. I always said the best part about jail was fucking when I had to go and you know, go to Cheektowaga to do my. The best thing about jail is when I went to go fucking when I was on the fucking transport. I was like, oh, fuck it. I was like, hey, listen, I get to fucking. Hey, it's like going on a little car ride. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little fucking car ride. No, that would be fucking awesome if I had to be arrested. And I would have to take, like, they would have to, like, bring out the helicopter and shit to arrest me. Then I would be, like, I'd be in handcuffs and shit, but you know what? I'd still be in a fucking helicopter, dude. Shit, not even getting arrested, no, you know, just being in a fucking helicopter. I think I went on a helicopter, like, once. It was kind of stupid. No, really, I was at the Erie County Fair once. And they had, like, this fucking helicopter ride. You pay, like, $10 and they fucking... You pay, like, $10 and this guy, like, flies you around the fucking fairgrounds. They have that shit in, like, Canada. Like Niagara Falls and shit. I should fucking do it. Wasn't Barf, like, fucking married on a helicopter or something? I mean, she was, like, married on a fucking helicopter in like, Las Vegas. Because why the fuck not, right? To, like, fucking buying. That poor man. Hold on. That poor man. I bet you he's contemplating suicide every single day. It's like, why did I fucking do this? I still say that those people should. I still say that he should have gotten a prenup. I bet you Biden didn't even get a prenup. I bet you the protected party's fucking husband didn't even get a fucking prenup. They're like, she's like, yeah, she's sane. I don't need a fucking prenup. Fucking nigga, motherfucker. That's what you hear. That's what you hear all fucking day over there. Hey, wifey, do you want a pizza? Yes, yeah. Where do you want to get a pizza from? We can go to fucking anywhere you want. Where you want? Well, Tony's Pizza. I don't want to watch a whore make pizza. All right, enough about her. She's obviously mentally unstable. And I think, here's the thing too. I think that there should be a legal requirement that if anybody goes to the police and, you know, makes it a point to say, oh, I think he's mentally unstable, I think the accuser needs to be held for forensics every single time to determine competency of filing a police report. Ooh. Just like I had to go through forensics. Dude, I couldn't even like plead guilty just to get the thing over with. They didn't want to hear anything. They were like, you need to get forensics done. That's the bottom line. You need to be held to see if you're competent to stand trial. Competent to stand trial like fucking Brian fucking Sook. You know what that whole thing was, right? You know what that whole thing was? It was just a big old fucking circle jerk. I'll tell you what that whole thing was. It's a way, you know, to hold somebody indefinitely without bail. That's all it is. It's just a way. It's a way to hold somebody in without bail indefinitely. And honestly, what has it accomplished really? Nothing. Nothing. I'm still doing fucking videos. I'm still fucking jerking off to their pictures. You know. Oh, so I can't go to her fucking house. Big deal. Her house is way far out anyway. I wouldn't go there anyway. Not on a fucking bus. Bus doesn't even go out that way. I think in order to get to her house, you have to like, get off the bus and then walk like a mile or something like that. That's like on like this little ass side street. But I don't know. Ow. I think that chick was fucking dumb though. No, I'll tell you why. Because before she had me arrested, right? before she had me arrested, I had a what do you call it? I had another address for her. Right? I had a different address for her. The address I had for her was, I'm not going to say the address, I'm not going to say the name of the street, but I'll just say that it was right near St. Joe's Hospital. It was one of those streets that's like right off of Harlem there. And it's right near St. Joe's. Let's see. I think the 26 Delavan bus will actually take you past her house. Not past her house, but past that street. Like right near fucking Cheektowaga Town Park. But when I was arrested, I didn't even know about this until like the day I got out of jail. And I was like sitting there. I was like standing there in front of the judge. He's like, "Do you agree that the harassment took place on so and so date at so and so address?" And the address he said wasn't the address that I had for her. It was really weird. Which means she either A lied to the detective. She lied to Dick Griffin. She either lied to Dick Griffin while she was doing the report, gave him a fake address, or B, she moved between the time I called CPS on her on the time I got arrested, which is really weird, considering if I look her up on White Pages right now, it still has that same address that's like right near St. Joe's. She's still listed at that same address on White Pages. So, you gotta think of it this way. Am I allowed to go to the address? So, the address that's on the restraining order. Okay? I know I'm not allowed to go there. But am I allowed to go to the address that's on White Pages that's near St. Joe's? She doesn't live there. That's not the address that's on the restraining order. So, I don't know. When I knew her, she lived on fucking Gold. Right over here. What was it, like fucking 54 Gold or something? 56 Gold, I think it was. I know the fucking house. I don't remember the number. It was between Ludington and Gold. or Luddington and William on gold. And, yeah. It was on the same side of the street my Aunt Marianne lives on, but she lives on the other side of Gold. She lives up, like if you're going up Lovejoy, going toward Sloan, you take a left, that's my Aunt Marianne. You take a right, that's the chick. I think it was like 54 gold or something like that. I know it was 50 something gold. And it was an even number. That's where Tomers fucking went nuts. That's where she had sex with dudes in front of company. That's where she got drunk and sucked the dog's dick. It's kind of weird too. The whole thing's weird. Cause I remember back then. She was kind of a mess, okay? But she always said something that I always found, kind of. But she always said something that was kind of, I don't know how to say it, but she always said that she never wanted children. She just said she never wanted fucking children. So, like, she was, like, scared. Like, she was scared of getting pregnant, so, like, they'd always use a condom or something. But, or they would do all kinds of weird tricks so that she couldn't get pregnant or something. Now, within the last fucking 2 years, she's popping out 2 of them. Sure, I don't know. I think it's fucking weird. And it's like Dick Griffin, like, I see Dick Griffin a lot now, like, cause he goes to fucking my store a lot. He goes to the store a lot. I don't know why. He does like security there or something. Don't ask. I don't fucking know. But he does like security shit. I don't know. I think he just likes to hang out with Eric Katz. But I was talking to Dick Griffin about the whole thing. I'm like, so it was like her and the husband went in to talk to you, right? He's like, oh no, only she went in. I'm like, really? Yeah, she talked to me the whole time. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, but the husband must have fucking did most of the talking, right? It's like, no, I didn't even talk to the husband. The husband sat outside with the kid. I was like, holy shit. I said, she seemed intelligent? Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? Because when I knew her, she was... I'm starting to think that, like... the chick that had me arrested is like a totally different chick that I hung out with back then. Like, not even like she changed, but like a whole. It's just a completely different fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? Because the chick that I used to hang out with, she was always drunk. Okay, now and there's no way, she had like very low IQ, and that's evident in her blog where like everything is misspelled. Dude, it's really fucking weird what happened. When you think about it, it's really fucking weird what happened when I got arrested. It really is. Like, it really is. It's like, and for since I got out, I kept thinking that she just let the fucking husband do all the talking, the Dick Griffin. But I don't know, man. I mean, I want to fucking congratulate her. If she honestly turned her fucking life around within like, because the last time I saw this woman in person was 2013. I was at a club called The Waiting Room on Delaware. It was on Delaware. It was like near, it's like Delaware. I think it was like Delaware and Tupper. I think it was, or Chippewa or something. And we were there. I was there to fucking see Kane and Grave Descent. It was at some thing called Buffalo Spook Show. And it was just a bunch of bands playing. I was there to see Kane and Grave Descent playing. She was there to see fucking Skinbound. Like, fucking rap metal shit. And she was a mess back then, too. She was such a mess. I'll tell you. She was such a mess. That was back when she was dating the Fat Viking. His name was like Chris Marshall. I doubt he's related to Eric Marshall, the guy that I was in jail with. But he was dating she was dating this Chris Marshall guy who this Maxine Waxrod chick. I don't even know who the fuck this Maxine chick was. I bet sometimes I think that she was just fucking her, the chick, and you know, posing as her, you know. Maxine Waxrod. I don't know what to make of that chick, but she kept calling this Chris Marshall guy the Fat Viking. And pretty much what happened was, I was on fucking, it was a Plenty of Fish, some dating website, and I found this chick named, I forget her fucking username, but she was into fucking metal and everything else. She was fucking hot though. And she was fucking hot. And her name was like she's hot, but she was kind of like chubby, hot. Like she kind of looked like the girl that had me arrested a little bit, if she would have cleaned herself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she didn't go around wearing fucking beat up sweatpants and fucking ripped up Pantera shirts and shit, and she actually cleaned herself up, you know, she would have been a good looking girl. But no, she had to not shower. I want to get into that shit. But this Maxine girl looked kind of like her if she would have showered and cleaned herself up and actually looked kind of healthy, you know. And it just so happens that they knew each other. This Maxine, they were kind of like rivals, I guess, in a way. And I just stumbled upon this chick on what was it? Plenty of Fish, and somehow she brought the girl up. She brought the protected party up somehow. I was saying, like, oh, you know what it was? You know what happened? I said, hey, do you like, what metal shows you like going to? She's like, I don't really go to any anymore, because something about how there's a chick out there that always starts shit with me at these shows. So I don't really like dealing with her. I'm like, who is that? And she just gave me her first fucking name. And I'm like, oh boy. I knew from the fucking get-go when she said her first name, I was like, that's her. That's fucking her. And I just said, oh, and I said the whole name. It's like, yeah, how'd you know her? I'm like, you don't even want to fucking know. And yeah, she's a fucking mess. And we started to talk and shit. And it turns out that the protected party, I guess, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but this guy named Paul Woolston was like friends with this Maxine chick, and somehow the protected party didn't like Paul or something. Like, she used to hang out with Paul, and then she just started talking all kinds of shit about him. And then Maxine, like, in turn, she didn't like Maxine Waxrod, and somehow, it was at the town ballroom, and Maxine and the protected party were in the bathroom or something. And I guess Maxine fucking punched the fucking protected party, like, right in the fucking face or something. She beat up the protected party. I was like, dude, you're my fucking hero. It's like, oh my god. It was funny because protected party never had her arrested for physically assaulting her, but then I go on video and I make a vulgar video about her, and I get fucking arrested. I mean, granted, there was a threat in that video, but I never actually did anything physical to her. Yet Maxine can fucking beat her up. Tom Mizuki can beat her within an inch of her life. Joe Winter beat her at the fucking LaSalle station. But I'm the fucking bad guy because I made a stupid fucking, I gotta say that, unrealistic threat. So we started talking and shit, right? And like I kept trying to like get with her. I tried to like hook up with her, and she kept blowing me off. Like, she kept like, I don't feel good today. I've been in the hospital. I broke my ankle. I'm in the hospital because I had an intestinal blockage or something from eating Little Caesar's crazy bread. That's what she said. Oh, I got Little Caesar's crazy bread. It gave me an intestinal blockage. What the hell? And I had to sit in the hospital for a week. Really? I had to sit in a... Yeah, I was in the hospital for like a week because I had an intestinal blockage going on. And I don't know. She just didn't want to hang out. I get it. But, then it just started getting weirder and weirder with her. I ended up taking one of her pictures, right? And, oh, what's this? I got coupons for Rite Aid. Nah, fuck it. They're shitty coupons. $9.99 pepperoni. I could probably get pepperoni from fucking my store. I don't even have a puppy. I don't even have a dog. Why would I need pepperoni? But no, seriously, what was it? Oh, I took one of Maxine's pictures, right? And, I put it into, like, Google search. Like, you know, Google image search. And it came back where there was like a, what do you call it? There was like a Tumblr account or something. And the Tumblr account, oh, what the fuck did happen? There was a Tumblr account where there was all this shit, like all these pictures of this chick. They were all the same chick too, and it was there was like naked pictures of this Maxine chick on there, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But I'm looking through it, and it turns out that this chick that calls herself Maxine was actually some chick from Toronto. And there was like pictures of her like in Toronto. She said in the thing that she was from Toronto. She was living in Toronto and from Toronto. And so I ended up, what do you call it? I ended up talking to her about it. But it was weird too because she was we were talking and like she was like, oh yeah, I live here. She lived on like Kenmore Avenue, I think it was. And she knew shit. She knew like specific shit about Buffalo. You know, she knew shit about Buffalo. So it was kind of weird that there was pictures of her in Toronto, like, it's clearly Toronto, like, it's a very distinct looking city. And then there was, you know, there was pictures of her naked on this thing. And so I kind of asked her about it. I'm like, so, what are these? I found these somewhere. And she got all weird about it. And she's like, oh. Yeah, I gotta go. And she, like, just fucking blocked me for some reason. When I tried to tell her about it. And I was like, then eventually I think she unblocked me. Like, maybe a couple weeks later, I'm like, what was that all about? And she's like, yeah, I don't know what to say about those pictures. she was like, I don't know where those came. She said that one of her ex-boyfriends put those up, and that it was some other chick posing as her, and like she took the picture because she went to Toronto a couple times, and she took pictures of Toronto, and now she's passing them. Like, it's what? Enough with this. And so I tried to contact the fucking girl on the fucking person that was on Tumblr, and saying like, what the fuck is there's a girl, like I said, what the fuck's going on here? There's a chick named Maxine that says you're using her pictures and everything else. I didn't get a response. It was fucking weird. It was a weird situation. But, you know, I don't like when people do that shit. It actually kind of reminded me of that whole Metal Chef incident. So, yeah, the Metal Chef incident. So, but the thing is that when I was talking to Maxine, I wasn't... How do I say this? The protected party has a very unique way of speaking, okay? And in that unique way of speaking, you can tell, even by like typing and text shit, you can tell that it's coming from her, pretty much. There's a certain, you know, there's a certain, what do you call it, way of just the words that she would use. You pretty much use you probably pretty much, you know, take it as it is, you know. Anybody does, everybody does it. There's always the words that they use, and like the way they spell shit. Like, if the protected part, like, okay, the thing is that if the let's give an example. If the protected party were to spell a word wrong, like all the time, like, okay, like here's the thing, right? Juicy, okay? Let's take Juicy for example here. Juicy has this tendency to spell the word Niagara wrong. Okay, I noticed this and I told her about it too. So she spelled Niagara like Niagra. It's actually spelled Niagara. Like Niagara, not Niagara, if that makes sense. So, like, whenever I see somebody spell Niagara like that, I always think it's Juicy. And she never says Niagara Falls. It's always, oh, we're going to Niagara. It's just Niagara, not Niagara Falls, which is what the city's actually called. So I don't know. I mean, but, you know, the protected party has all those fucking works. You could go, the protected party still has a blog up, okay? The last thing she wrote on there was like from 2008, I believe it was. But it's still up online. TickleMyTonsils.livejournal.com. That's the URL. http:// TickleMyTonsils dragonlordfrodo.livejournal.com. And I know Richard Viola got all on my case on that one video where I went to Savers fucking thrift store and I wrote, oh yeah, and I put the URL and somehow I put http:// on there. And I wrote it on a bathroom wall. He's like, why'd you write that? Is this 1996? I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? He's like, you don't need to write all that. I'm like, I don't fucking care. And then I said I did it because it bothers you or something like that. I don't know. I didn't even know it bothered them. So I'm saying it like that. It's actually http:// there's no www in there. It's just http:// ticklemytonsils.livejournal.com. Okay? And on there, that's the protected party's fucking blog. Okay? It is the fucking... In order to read this blog, in order to like try to... It hurts. It literally hurts my brain to read this shit. Okay? Like, in order for me to like sit down and actually read it, I have to lower my fucking IQ to like maybe 30 or something. Okay? And it's just really, really like painful to read. Because like everything is misspelled. Everything is like, oh, me and Tomers went to the Stizor and he got his Kizor, fucking fixed. And I gotta fucking babysit monkeys. I should be zookeeper. Oh, me and Tomers and Ramen or whatever. And Christ grapes, which was actually bologna arm she was referring to. Me and Tomers and ramen and Christ grapes, we all went to go see the new Indiana Jones movie at the Regal Cinema. It's just like, yeah, I'm a his house wifey, which means I'm actually a homebound prostitute. And it's just, what? It's like, you could tell that the woman that was writing this fucking blog wasn't very intelligent. It's just, which is kind of weird when you think about it. When Dick Griffin told me, yeah, I interviewed her, and she seemed like she was very intelligent. What? That's the kind of shit that I don't get. She was very coherent during when I talked to her. She was very What? You mean she went from that blog where she talks about Indiana Jones, not Indiana Jones. That's why I keep saying it, because it's a reference to the protected part. Indiana Jones. She went from Indiana Jones and going to the Stizor and driving in the Kizar. Everything is his house and Stizor, like she's black. And then every word after that is either the F word or like some kind of racial slur or something like that. And she went from that to saying, "Hello, Detective Griffin. There is a male gentleman out there on the internet and he made a very threatening remark against myself and my unborn fetus. I ponder that he is mentally unstable. And Dick Griffin's like, oh, so what did he say? Oh, the man in question made a video about me and my unborn fetus talking about how just making very vulgar and very derogatory statements about me. How did I like to perform oral sex on my dog, and how he was going to, quote unquote, rip the baby out of my womb. I believe Mr. Michael Constantino is mentally unstable, and I would love to have him arrested. I wonder. I want. Hey. I watch Law and Order sometimes. Okay. I wonder if these fucking interviews are recorded or videotaped. I wonder if there's a way I could get a copy of that recording where she came in to see Dick Griffin. I want to see what she looked like. Was she like dressed all nice, or did she come in wearing the fucking ripped up Pantera shirt and her hair all in a mess? And what was the other thing? She used to take like a shoelace and like tie it around her neck, and she'd use it as like a necklace. Like, okay, you're so cheap, whatever. I want to know if she came in like that, like all fucking disheveled, all. Or did she get to clean herself up before the dick? You know what I'm saying? Nah, seriously though. I want to know if there's a fucking video. I want to know if there's a video of that interview though, somewhere. Because don't they have to like video record the interviews with people and shit? I don't know. That's what they do on Law and Order sometimes. They do that with the suspects too. When they interrogate them, they video record them. I just want to know what the fuck she was wearing that day. Did she come in dressed all nice, or did she come in looking like she just got out of bed wearing her she always wore this like stupid ripped up Pantera shirt all the time, and like ripped up fucking sweatpants, and yeah, I don't know anymore. Or did she come in, she come in, yeah, this guy talking shit about me on the internet. Yeah. I don't know anymore. But like I said, if she got her life together, then bravo, I congratulate her for real. No, seriously, I do congratulate her if in fact, she got her life together. I would be actually proud of her if she did that. Like, I know we had our fucking differences. I know me and her had our fucking differences, but, you know, I always say she would need to clean her. Like, when I heard she got pregnant, I was like, oh boy, this can't be good. But, you know, maybe that baby does have a chance. You know. Maybe that baby does have a chance. I don't know. I want to hope that, I want to believe that that baby, or I should say, I want to believe that her having a baby kicked her in the ass a little bit. Saying, I can't be going on life doing this shit anymore. Drinking, being fucking dumb. I can't do it. I need to clean up my act. You know? And I wish her the best, too. I do, really. But she also needs to realize, too, that the reason I went off on her like that was because of her past. Like, she cannot deny that back then, at least, she was a fucking mess. You know, back then she wouldn't be able to fucking take care of a baby. I'm telling you that right now. I'm sorry if that offends her or not, but that's the bottom line. Whatever. But you can't change the past. And, you know, whatever. So, let me plug in my Nintendo Switch. There we go. Now, it is 7-Eleven. Yeah, it's actually 7-Eleven, like the convenience store. I gotta go check let me check the Lovejoy mail one more time. Now it's 7:12. So we bought an extra minute. Let's check the Lovejoy mail one more time. Hopefully my check is in there. So then, if it's not in there, guess who gets bitched at on Monday? That's right, the county worker. Get bitched out on Monday. Hold on. Yeah, mail didn't. My check never even came today. See, that's a problem with this neighborhood. That's the fucking problem. I fucking hate this. It doesn't take no fucking week to get something from downtown. I don't care. I don't care if it has to go to Rochester first. You know what I'm thinking is going on? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but like Richard Viola said, yeah, the mail has to go to Rochester. Any mail that goes to Buffalo has to go to Rochester first. So okay, so it has to go to Rochester. So now, am I wrong about am I right about this or am I wrong? Now tell me if this could happen. Could the mail be going going from downtown Buffalo? Could the mail be going to Rochester? And then while it's in Rochester, it goes back to Buffalo. And then it goes back and forth to Rochester a couple times. Could that be happening? Like could it somehow be like, okay, it goes in the mailbox downtown, then it goes to Rochester. Then it goes to Rochester, where it then gets sorted and sent back to Buffalo. But then it gets sorted again and goes back to Rochester, which then it gets bounced. Does that make sense? I don't know. That'll be the only thing that I can think of that why it's taking like a week, because it keeps getting bounced from Buffalo to Rochester and Buffalo and Rochester and back. I don't fucking know anymore. But, you know, this is Dragonlordfrodo, and I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching this.